Hello, everyone. Oh, why is that capturing twice? I know why it's capturing twice. Hit that. And everything's fine again. Right. Hello, everybody, past, present, future. Welcome to a live stream where I usually build things for entertainment. First, and me makes 10. That's fair. I really don't like how this chat does that. I don't know how to fix it, actually. Oh my goodness. There we go. I love UI stuff. Alright, don't mind me. I'm still shaking off the morning wiggies, whatnot. First and foremost, we have a new project today. All thanks to the generous roommate of mine. He got me something. He called it a belated birthday gift, but I don't care what it is. I'm still happy with it, and I'm excited to build it. But as we know, as we all understand at this point, we're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're getting there. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. As of course, as I start all of these primarily, we start off with a little showcase of models and figures that both me and my roommate own. I'm gonna save the two obvious ones for later. First one I'm gonna do is this little guy. I'm sad because I can't remember what its name is, but I do know this. It looks cool at the time. This is also technically one of my failed projects, because sometimes things are just so easy to break. It's sad but true. Things are just so very easy to just mangle and break, and then boom, it's done for. I bet you're wondering, what exactly is broken on this? Well, you can take a look at this normally and just see that everything looks fine whatsoever. Up here, particularly where these fins are at, is they broke off. These are supposed to be longer, but I conveniently, after one broke, I was like, you know what? That could work. So I just ended up breaking off the other half. They're as best as they can be, uniformly just like snapped off, but all in all, it's not bad. It isn't bad. It doesn't look bad. That's the only thing that's broken, mind you. Besides that, it doesn't look that bad at all, honestly. This, if memory serves, this was one of the first ones I built, so definitely in my era of young, easily breaking things. Yeah, I can't remember what that one was. I could probably, I don't know, mention it. I probably should mention it later, but I probably won't, sadly. Just look out for that if you're interested in that. It was an easy build, pretty short time. Now to move on to something that wasn't an easy, well, it wasn't, I don't know how to put this. It's not that it wasn't an easy build, but it definitely took a good amount of time to make. And dear God, it also took a lot of just like mental fortitude. There we have Mechagodzilla. This was a challenge. Because God help me, this was one of the first times I encountered personally where you had to cut pieces down to size. You had to eyeball this, some stuff for this. And that scared the ever-living daylights out of me. It looks nice, and it is it's surprisingly light. It's so light. It has a fully articulated tail, which, God help me, good on you if you can do that on a toy. Let alone one that you make your customers build by hand. It is a big, no, it's just a medium-sized boy. We've seen big chonkin' boys on this. And let me tell you, they're kind of bigger than this guy. I hate to say it. He's not as big as, say, Machine Dramon we've seen on here. And that's a big, chonkin' boy, you know? So, yeah. You can see he opens up. He has a bunch of neat little things. It's a positron cannon or something. I don't know. I don't watch Mothra. But no, yeah. This is, surprisingly enough, it is a model kit. I have done my best to show nothing but model kits so far. And this was a team effort, mind you. It wasn't just me building this. This is a team effort. We worked together on this boy. God. We kind of messed up along the way because we eventually tried to customize it. This is one of our first failed customizations. And how we tried customizing it was, plainly put, the plastic doesn't look shiny. That's where we got fucked. That's where we got perturbed. Cost $120, yes. Oh, you know what? I won't even call it a failure yet, because we can still go back and redo it. It's not that difficult. Yes it is. That is very expensive. The notable thing about this is that the only thing we ever did wrong with it was paint it. And it occurred to me as of today when holding it, we could just go back with like clear coat and just be done with it. That's it. Plain and simple. Just put clear coat on it and it'll be perfect forever. But yeah, we could also just go back and like paint it more because there's a lot here. It could be shinier. Could look good. That's it. Big boy. Bigger prices. Now, this one is special because people who I've been hanging out with in my free time, we've been watching this show that this is from. This is a one Kamen Rider build. It is a figurize. And notably, its model kit is definitely not that bad to build. This is one of their first, actually, in their wave of making model kits for the Kamen Rider series. Actually, I literally think it was the first one. So you best believe once I seen this, imagine how Blue Eyes will be. Oh, don't even get me started. This was one of the first figures. I think I should get a light on this boy. He deserves a light, because you cannot see it that well. You also see the dust. I love it. I have not touched it in a while, sadly. But you can really see the details in there. You can also really tell that this was like a first generation model kit. This is like one of their first attempts. But all in all, it is not bad at all. The only thing I could personally have gripes with in memories like in the back of my head is some of these stickers can be really not the nicest, and some of these can really just be painted, honestly. If I could, I'd probably want a second shot at this guy, because this was definitely in my early times of building stuff. But yeah, it's not bad, and for their first of many, it had a lot of potential, and it sought to it. It sought to that potential. I do what I want. It's my show. I see that comment. Maybe. But yeah. They did a great job. I think, invaluably, they did a great job. Like I said, personally, I'd probably want a second shot at making one of those. Now that I know how to do better at making these. Alright, well. Now that, the cool boys have been showcased. For a 1.0 body. Yeah, exactly. For a 1.0 body. Still looks good, though. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. There's never a question of does it look bad. It's more of a question of how good can it be. I definitely recommend the build. That's a definite, like, easy enough time to just relax and just have a good old time building something. But if I'll recommend build, I won't recommend hear you. Goddamn, that is an adept build, and if you're up for a challenge, go for it. If not, let it be. Let that be. It is daunting, especially if you're scared to break a $120 toy. God bless you. But yeah, we've gone through everything. Didn't realize that was in frame. Look, yeah, Kiryu, love him. But it's an advanced build. Yes, it is not for beginners. It is so easy to just, and it's gone. That is a scary toy. It's also very pointy. Note to my roommate, don't squeeze it too much. I know you're into like the whole, oh, my toy's hurting me, but yeah, chill on that. Now for the big reveal. What do we have to build this time? As if the card we seen didn't show it enough. The thumbnail. Bought lovingly by my roommate for a belated birthday gift. We have, I'm confident this won't fit on screen. Well, we have an Alphamon from Digimon, a separate movie, because that's where it first appeared. Let's just go with a Digimon movie and be done with it. This is one of in lore. This is one of the Royal Knights, or I really don't know lore, actually. Let me be honest. This is one of the big boys, towering down upon all the little boys. It's a big chonking thing. It was, I believe, an enemy at one point, but then that was when an Omnimon was evil, and then this guy, uncorrupted from X antibody stopped him. Yes, I think that's literally how it goes. The games, the movies, they could be a bit unusual if it isn't obvious. But they're still cool, and they look cool, so, you know, they're not dead. There are a lot in this. There are a lot in the amplified Digimon line. There's so many more, and honestly, I have a couple pick favorites that I would absolutely love to be in, like, a reality. And also, yes, this is a very big box. It is a very big boy. We are already taking over the camera. There's a hip. We have quite a lot here. I seen that coming. I don't know why. I just let it happen, but I seen it coming. Let me put this down for a moment. Move little things, because I don't think I have enough room on my desk. It's that gihugic. There we go. So let's just tear down this wall a bit. We could actually show some things. In this bag in particular, we have an effects part and what are supposed to be a cape. But since we're not going to be dealing with that for a good while, I'm going to put it to the side with the box. We're going to be here for a couple weeks. I think the best way to attack this as it is to look for the parts when needed and then go from there. We ain't gonna open up any of these bags yet until we are prompted to. There is just too much here. That being said, though, let us definitely take it upon ourselves to look at these instructions. I have with me today my drink of choice, a Ghost orange cream. It has been waiting in a mini fridge for about a month now. I have not touched it in over a month. And I can promise you that it has been waiting for a day like this, where I just woke up and I need a quick pick-me-up. Not sponsored. Exactly, not sponsored. But you could sponsor me. I'd appreciate that. I could say a lot of good things about you, but you haven't sponsored me yet, so we ain't playing this game yet. Oh, that's not bad. You hear that? People up at Ghost headquarters, Ghost energy drinks. We could be cool. But that's on you. I've made first contact by saying, hey, I like your stuff. Now it's on you. You know what to do. I'd also find it really crazy if just like within a week's time, I actually get an email from them. I will find that legitimately scary and I wouldn't know what to do. But romantic side, let us be onward. Just like, yeah, I should do that right there. That way the light is like hitting well enough, and you guys can still hear me, right? Yeah, you can hear me. Pretty confident of that. You guys don't need to be right there. You know, it would be funny if you gig stream with Ghost Build sponsored by yeah, that would be a good way. That would be a wonderful way to start off a union deal. They like, we'll get there when we get there. First off, we can see there's a lot here. They really did give us quite the list. Yeesh. We have a lot ahead of us. We might even need to turn on the light. Lit. Oh, I have chosen poorly today. I should have known there would be stickers, but I didn't anticipate that. God help me. Alright, we're starting off with a head. You can see right yonder. I have to look out for an A22. F. This is looking like the thing. It's H. Alright. Here we go through this rigmarole. The stickers I need. So. Knife. We got ourselves some stickers, people. They look like nothing now, but in due time, those will be things. Let's see, we got a C. And a G. An E. And another G. How many of these things do I go through? Got a B. And another B. We have two B's, okay. D. H. An F and an F2. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. An E. Does anyone have bingo yet? A. Yeah, I've noticed that. Actually, I can deal with this myself. I better. Finally get him built. Maybe we should comparison to the actual figure. Yeah, alright. I can see that. Having a finally. Ta-da. I ain't trying to be an ASMR channel, but that crunch, that's satisfying to someone. Put all these back now. I'm just gonna be like stifling through all of these throughout the time building this. I can guarantee it now. I need El Tweezers. We should have brought snacks. I'm fine. I ate a sandwich before this. I should be fine. 822. I'm literally looking at it. Oh dear God, that is so tiny. Why are you so unbelievably tiny? Take a look at that. My finger is where it's at. Right yonder. That. Look at how small that is. Oh, the good thing is the audience still can have snacks. They can easily walk away from me at any time and just go get some. That's the convenience. Everyone else is convenienced. I'm the one who has to sit here and exist for entertainment. Oh God. Get a close up on this face. On this face piece. I'm not saying I have big hands or anything, but oh boy. That's the mouth like face thing. I have a right to be scared at this moment. Oh, yeah, like that. I have a right to be scared at this moment. Mini heart attack as that thing jumped off my finger. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like building a good part of this. Just something in me has just said, hey, listen, you ain't gonna love this as much as you think you will. I'm inclined to agree with you. Just for shiz and giggles. That they're looking for a H. Which one? 2. C. C. F. F. H2. Perfect. You know, I can kind of understand why unboxing channels and like people who farm content on just opening stuff up. I kind of get it now. I mean, I've always kind of get it because obviously getting stuff in the mail is always some sort of glee. But at that point, it's like, yeah, it's kind of fun to get stuff in the mail. H20. Yep, I'm still looking at it right now. I know exactly what part it is. Again, context, the red one. If it isn't obvious enough. Still relatively small. So. And have fun with this. I think we can already tell out the gate. This isn't a kit meant for beginners. I would actually say that of all the Amplified line, that a lot of their kits, they look cool, but they are not for beginners. If you're gonna get this kit outright immediately, I will say, have someone who is either more skilled than you helping, or have more patience. Maybe both. I think you can even have 2 unskilled people together. Japanese kids were born on veteran mode. I ain't got a comeback for that. That just feels accurate. scarily accurate. Also, because it needs to be said, I'd like you to take a look at this head, right? This face part. I have to put 2 stickers where those little eye socket parts look like they're going. See that? It looks like eye sockets. I gotta put stickers on these. Oh God. Literally 1 and 2. This is excellent timing. Take a look at the eye. It's freaking small. You asked for this, you knew the risk. You're not wrong, but like, dang. I guess my main complaint is that it's this early, and I'm already doing this. We literally just started the figure, and it's already teaching me how to dodge. I like to say I do a pretty alright job when it comes to putting stickers on. It looks well enough. On for numero dos. I will add, in times like these, having nimble fingers is a godsend. That is what I call this skill, and I'm sticking to it. The stickers, they can be a pain sometimes. And having the finger skill, aka a nimbleness, having fingers that, just for example, can usually deal with problems not regarding strength, can very much help in situations like this. AKA having nimble fingers. I'd like to think that's what I have. Ugh. It definitely doesn't help that on these kits, stickers can be, especially in the face, can be so easy to mess up. I'd like to think, hopefully I did a good enough job. And I'm seeing it on camera, maybe not. Alright, yeah, there we go. And we have assembled a mouth. This is already getting pointy, by the way. This might be turning problematic soon. Pointy not bad, but hurty. Hurty definitely good. Wait, bad. Yes. Yes. Hurty bad. Alright. Oh, God. So many stickers. Oh, God. Ah, delicious. Oh, God. A. No, it's not A. Do A? No. No. Yeah, there you go. A5. A4. It's H. What am I doing? A. A. Looks like we're making a helm, which I'm pretty sure is where most of the volume of the head is going to exist. Which is kind of funny in hindsight. The fact that they have small little faces, but like ginormous helmets to make up for the fact that their face is like scrunched. I know why I hear a space shuttle launching off in my ear, and why you guys also hear it, but it's still humorous just to think that, like, it isn't the music. Just sending off some parts. Alright. Now I need to see. Uh-oh. I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that part when I build it. They're like samurai. But did samurai really have tiny heads? Is that what we're saying about history now? Is that our propaganda in life? Samurai never actually had normal-sized heads. It was all a facade. They had but tiny visages. Yeah, big armor, tiny heads. I'm not saying a historian's gonna come and look back on this and agree with our viewpoints, but I will say it feels like we're kind of leading a propaganda through history. Especially considering if I am to be president one day, and then fix the economy with snow cone machines. I'm going to have an unusual legacy. I'd like for that to be known. There we go. That fits a lot better if I actually put it in there. Instead of doing what I did. It was the opposite of that. Zolo 2024. I'm not that old to be president. Hate to burst your bubble on that one. I believe there's like an age limit. You gotta be at least like 45. I accept flavor syrups to come with the said machine. Essential slogan, don't give up. You know, Barack wasn't that old when he ran in office. I mean, like, I know that there is a cap, though. There is literally a age limit that you are required to be. Also, to show it off, here is head. It kind of small. Which is hilarious, because the rest of his body is going to be probably gigantic. We do that a lot in history, don't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the age limit is, like, in your 40s. What do I have to put on there? 22. On the side here. Alright. Oh, F me. Take a look. All those watching. If you'd focus. Hey, roommate. I'm putting this sticker in. I'm second guessing myself. 22. 22, yep. Yep, there's gold on the head. There you are, roomie. Let's not forget the size of this thing. Speaking from experience with me and my roomie and how we build this stuff, he would be asking me to do that. Once again, nimbler fingers. But screw me, that is. Jesus, that's so small. You know, what's worse is there's 4 more right now. So forgive me if y'all are getting bored watching me do stuff off camera, but I am not about to try and do this on camera. I have limits. Applying stickers onto a figure on camera is one of them. I just kindly ask that you respect that. This will look magnificent yet. Just need to get to the sticker phase. It's a good time to just talk randomly about stuff. How are y'all doing? Fine, I hope. Me, myself, good, chilling and stuff. Good. I'm doing it. I apologize. I probably could have streamed yesterday, but at other engagements, quote unquote. I'm also here today because, you know, this arrived. And I would have been here a little earlier, but I had to do the whole song and dance that I have to do normally at the start, which is make a thumbnail, get it looking nice enough, upload it, make sure everything's fine. You know, streamer stuff that you gotta do. Just to give a little insight from behind the curtain of the theater. Alright. We have a back of the neck. Looking golded out already. My only wish is that the stickers will stay on permanently. But that's what paint's for. So, I got none. Oh, there's even more stickers on that. Okay. All my money back. Okay. On what? Also nail gloss. Yeah. Clear coat. But, Yep, you're A1. Literally, oh, screw off, guys. As you said, this was theater. This is a free show. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna be scared of this one. Fact. Executive decision. If you couldn't tell already that sometimes these manufacturers don't like us. Oh, they obviously like us because they're selling stuff to us, but this is a head charm or a piece that goes onto the top of the head, and Jesus Christ. Tiny red piece. Oh, A26. Getting a little bit of brain stress from this thing. It's like, oh man, I have to worry whether or not this thing ceases to exist. 26. Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, you there at SH Figure Arts with your figure eyes. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for everything you've done. Now, added with that, sometimes you guys can be real masochists or sadists. I never know the difference. But you guys can just be some real sadistic people. Look at that. Just made a beautiful little gem. But God help me, if I was a Butterfingers. They're sadists, they like to inflict pain. Yeah, there we go. Inflict the pain and they like it. Y'all are a bunch of sadists. Jesus. That is so small. And I can easily see losing that. Like that. It is gone. There's a head. Gem looks nice. But that could so easily just snap out of existence. Objection, keep making fun of me. I'm not pointing my finger at you specifically. But it's so easy. Dear God, it's so easy. Just boom. It doesn't exist anymore. It never existed. You have been lied to by the manufacturer. A7. There are some sadistic people. Ooh. They have no shame in just letting that be. But you know what? I guess that's really like a test, isn't it? It's like their test to be like, well, how good are you at actually building these things? Because, you know, you can get exactly what you paid for if you can manage to like keep them corralled proper. 6, 27, 28, and 29. All right. Sage Figure Arts are that one shady fucking con shark at the saloon flipping a coin. Like, I can get you what you want, exactly how you want it, at a cost. The rest is on you. The rest is on you. It's like, and they keep making business. They keep making that fat stacks. It's chumps like me keep wanting them. And they just get to get away with just calling it skill issues. Don't diss on them. Their figures are great. They're expensive. I'm not dissing on them. I'm saying exactly how it is. I'm telling it exactly how it is. This is exactly the situation they're in. At least when it comes to their model kits. I am about to speak for their toys. Their toys are something else. I'm just saying, when it comes to stuff like this, that's exactly the case. They gave you the toy, they gave you the tools, they gave you everything you needed. But it all banks on whether or not you are skillful enough to make it. And they're getting away with it. And if you mess up, if you screw the pooch, it is a skill issue, and it is nothing but that. They are geniuses. God bless any beginner going into this craft. I still buy like most, if not all, of their shit, but still. Point is, I am aware of what they're doing. Scoundrels. A lot of them. Anyway, SH Figure Arts, sponsor me. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you scoundrels and I'm still begging for sponsors. I am what they call a cheap toy whore. They make good product, I'm not gonna lie, but they're still scoundrels for doing it. I'm not calling them anything bad in defense. Just calling them stuff that's like inconsequential. You think anyone would really get offended by being called a scoundrel in this day and age? Please. I barely know what the word scoundrel means anymore. I've said it too many times now. Let's see. C1. Let's not forget, they're a company. They don't really care. I am the least of their worries. C1 1. C2 1. I was saying something before this. And I believe it was something on the lines of, oh hey, I'm doing alright. I was playing games a lot yesterday. I guess to blow off steam or whatnot. And lo and behold, one of them got me steamed. Like, god dang hands. The burger variety. Let me tell you. I think I'm gaining a vendetta towards a one Dying Light 1. It is not a kind game. And don't get me wrong, I've decided to look that up. I looked it up just to, like, you know, shits and giggles, see what's going on, what's happening. I'm just playing the game wrong, in short. It really shouldn't be that surprising. But, yeah. I'm playing their game wrong. That's why it's hard. For those who are curious, Dying Light is a parkour-centered zombie survival game. And one of the biggest key points of it is that it is a parkour survival game. A parkour zombie survival game. It's a very big, important point of it. Because you're naturally intended, at least at the beginning, to not do a lot of zombie fighting. Plainly put. Well, now what did I do? I went into the game expecting it to be something along the lines of a Dead Island. That was my mistake. But I don't know what to say. I really should have played Dead Island at that point. But still, point is, dear God, it found ways to make me frustrated. And just like that, we have a head finished. Take a look at that. It's Alphamon. It does have a gigantic head. But a very tiny face. A gigantic head. One that only the span of hundreds of Digimon can understand. Tiny little head. Look at that tiny head right there. Its arms, hands, and the rest of its body will be objectively bigger than the sum of its head. I wouldn't be surprised if its hands would be bigger somehow. Like 2 times bigger, probably. Alright, we're in the A's. You're an A, you are an A. A, 15, and 16. Onward we go to the torso. Yeah, Dying Light. It's an alright game. I could see myself very much not being that much into it. Sadly. I've given it a couple hours though, so I don't know what to say. Given it a lot of my time, and I find myself frustrated primarily. Just by the fact that, like, I can't be a zombie slaying maniac. I might abandon it, sadly. But onto other things. I'm feeling pretty good about my one series of Beyond Good and Evil. I still need to finish recording for another series I have running. I haven't done it in a good minute. Those two go together. A6 and A21. I think y'all are going to enjoy the other thing I have planned. But it's still in the works. So you all won't see anything until it is showtime. But that's just how things work after all. I also have to get ready for another game in mind to hit existence. I really had nothing else better, like no other better way of putting it. I certainly hope all y'all enjoy all the things I'm making so far. I do put a fair amount of time into it, especially making sure that, like, I'm not a completionist. I don't try to be. At least I don't intend to be. We put it a little more fairly. I don't intend to be a completionist. But that seems to be just about how things end up. I'm happy if it turns out that way. But, overall, not usually how I plan things to go. Almost oopsie. Look at that, I already got a bit of a torso. Probably a midriff, actually. That looks like a midriff starting. Just cover up the part I need to look at. A3 and A27. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. The obvious part that's obvious. Should have known. We're making a belly jam. That's the thing. And this looking pretty neat little orb gem thing goes on to an A10. Ah, there it is. goes. That goes that. And then that clicks into everything else, and god dang, there's stickers. Let it be known, all the time spent in this will be put exclusively to stickers. You still look nice. Wow. Can't complain too much about it. Oh, I know which ones too. That's the worst part. 20 and 21. Yep. $20 and $21. Those go on the abs of it. Which I say promptly, Jesus Christ. These are insane. Oh, I can only do so much about these ones. It don't look the best, but it's there. Jesus Christ. It's straight from the brush. apologize for the silence, but God, I'm focusing. Curious. Alright, let it be known. Q-tips are very good for situations like this. Thank you, Q-tip, that I forgot here. Or not as clean. I just have it there for comically helping out with situations like this. Particularly panel lining. Q-tips are very good. As well as cotton balls. Cotton balls are good too for model kit building. Hard to reach space wearing not Q-tips. Lined up. If I would have thought to do this sooner, I would have done it sooner. And also, you know, probably saved a lot of time. I feel like such a fool for not doing this before. My thumbs can't do work as good as that. Try as I might, there is no way my thumbs, as big as or small as they can be, can do as good as a job as that. Well, I might have called it and said most of the stream would be put to just putting stickers on. And yep, I spent a good amount of time just finagling with stickers. I'm probably not, but I'd like to think of myself as a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of stuff. But luckily for me, I wouldn't say there comes like a crash or a downside when it isn't to the liking ish. There definitely have been times, for good example, to where, especially in the beginning of me doing model kit building, I've been dissatisfied with the project I've done in particular. I forget to breathe when I focus. Yes, it can. But that's the whole point of shallow breathing. Controlled, small, slow breaths. Maybe you might want to try that. Breathe shallowly. I wouldn't say I'm much of a perfectionist, but I try to be, I guess. I think I consider myself a bit of a perfectionist, but when I fail, it can hit hard, but in most cases, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. It's hard to say, it really is. Because some things I have an attitude of like, fuck it. If it works, it works. Other times, I know for a fact in the past, I've been like, fuck. And then just like, not spiral down, but at least like, slow lap down is like, nothing too bad, but just like, yeah, just like real kind of like, not feeling great kind of vibes before. I've had those. Get rid of that. Alright. There we go. Stickers are in. They look pretty well. Stay there. So many stickers on this sheet. I'm now... Oh, I was gonna say I'm now kind of dreading it, but no, there's a good handful of them that aren't impossibly small, so I'm not dreading it. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not dreading it either. Yeah, stretch the upper half. Oof. A8. Alright. I was pretty tensed up trying to get that A8 right yonder and an A28, right? Yeah, 28. Yes, okay. I remember I was saying at the beginning, there are definitely a fair amount of amplified in the line that I would love to see. I think if we're speaking plainly in the Digimon aspect, and it's exclusively Digimon, I'm thinking I wouldn't mind a Stingmon. That or like I wouldn't mind a Stingmon. I wouldn't mind a Hercules Kabuterimon. And I definitely wouldn't mind a lot of figures in the Frontier line we're speaking solely from Digimon standards. Speaking non-Digimon, I would love an amplified version of all the Kamen Riders, personally. It would be something along the lines of an SIC brand of an SIC brand. A29 and A9. I personally would love that. 29 and 9. DNA evolution. Yeah. If I could, obviously, I would love to have the inverse of this one, which is Dorugoramon. Personally, that's just me. If I could, I would love that, because that is one of my favorites. And they obviously made the main character in this movie a good guy, because he had to fight Omnimon. What are you gonna do? Turn him into a royal knight. But I can really appreciate how wicked the alternative version looks, being like just a straight metal dragon. I'm into it. I dig it. And A25. I have a feeling, though, just as like a safe bet, they're probably just gonna end up having a lot of the main figures built, like the ones that are most common in the show, because that'll make mucho dinero. And it will, so it's not like it doesn't make sense. It will absolutely make mad bank without even trying, honestly. Because who wouldn't want an Angemon? Who wouldn't want an Angelomon? Who wouldn't want a Greymon, Metagarurumon? Did they make Leomon? Yeah, I am aware. But yeah, like my point is like who wouldn't? Who wouldn't at all want any of that? It just makes sense. Wouldn't want... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forget the rest of it too. The giant, like, Garudamon. No, Garurumon, there we go. Who wouldn't want Garudamon? Who wouldn't want... I could never remember the like, walrus fish with the hammer one. I can remember that one. That's the one I never gave a crap about. But who wouldn't want that one? I mean, they already have, for example, an amplified version of a... Oh, I forgot his name too. The Adventure 2 fusion of the DNA Digivolution. They already have that one out, so it's difficult to say. G1, C1, H1, E1. Jesus Christ. C2. Man. No, one at a time, one at a time. You probably won't be needed for a minute. C. H. No. C1. Perfect. C1 7. C1 7. E2. I need E2 in a minute. D. I don't need to open D yet. Oh, I actually do need G1. Perfect. Right there. G1 15. Perfect. C1 H1 2. Alright, for some reason we can't find you. E1. I do need E1. Alright. Oh dear God, what just fell? I was trading on this. Oh, okay. PCs. Just for that, you're staying right there. I don't want to trust you. Dudamon is the one with the hammer. Alright, cool. Yeah, I can never remember that one. I never remember Zudamon. He was very forgetful out of all of the ones that were there. Hell, I remember Garudamon. Miraculously. Put that in there. I remembered Garudamon more than I remembered Zudamon. It's over here. E1 3. These are made of a softer plastic. Neat. E1. Put this back. This is probably G2. Yep. Alright. We have G1, E3, C1. Now we need H1. F. H. Yep. Oh, yep, that's a lot of plastic. A lot of plastic. H1. 6. We have all the pieces needed. There's a lot more, Jesus. Alright. Yeah, in hindsight, I could probably... There we go. Still read it. Now we build. I think we have a wrist part. That or a shoulder joint? Maybe. It's a shoulder joint. And it is definitely saying to... This on this side. No, same thing for the other side. Crap. Alright. Where are you? G2, 15. There you are. Hope all y'all having a good time so far. I'm doing alright myself. Banning the word stickers at this moment. That's alright. It hasn't stricken me yet. And I've only assembled the head. Paleodramon is the fusion of Wormmon and Vmon. Yeah, there we go. Impieldramon, there we go. They already have Impieldramon created. H. D1. Have it out here instead of looking. That's A. H2. We need 6. You know, personally, I was actually pretty big fan of most of the games that they made for Digimon. F, don't need F. I have a G2, I have a C2. No, I have an H, I have an H2. I now need, perfect. G2, 7. All that remains is the E2, 3. Yep. I gotta look for an E2. 1, G1, G2. I'm gonna be here, man, folks. F2, F1. You're definitely H. D. 2 Bs. There's not 2 of them though, so there's not 2 Bs. There we go. I was just saying, video games, Digimon. I'm actually a very big fan of most of them. I sadly wasn't the most interested in the original Digimon game for the PS2, PS1. I just go through this rigmarole every time now because it is too slow just to look through them individually. I'll pile on until I get the one I need. I was a pretty big fan of Digimon games. I wasn't a fan of the first one on the PS1 when I tried it. Digimon World 1 specifically. I could never get behind it. Because young kid playing game like that, it wasn't gonna mix. It never was. Just have to accept that. It was never gonna mix well. But later down the line when they basically made a remake of it, I was pretty all for it. Oh wait. And that is why you keep an eye out for what you're doing. Let us put this on backwards. Shoob. There we go, that's correct. That looks right. Now this goes in with Ezzy Pezziness. It's attached on. And Bob's your uncle. I don't know why he's your uncle, but that would be. There we go. We have part of a torso. Yeah, I was never really a big fan of the first one. I remember liking a fair amount of them, though. For example, a couple I can think of were the fighting games that they had out. The Rumble Arenas were always a fan of this child. Let me rephrase that. I was always a fan of them growing up. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. This kid at that time was very, very much a big fan of those. I remember owning the first one. I remember renting the second one a lot because it was fun. And it was just, there. Back when renting games was a thing openly. Because now it's gate kept by having a subscription. Okay. Oh god, now I have to do this again. Because I lost track of A. Where'd A go? Oh god, there it is. I think A just stays out. It looks like it's needed for a lot more than I'm aware of. A11. We're old. Yeah, we are. That comes with existing. You're always either too old or too young. You're never the right age for what's required. The fact that we remember going out and renting things at Blockbuster, that puts us on like a veterans list immediately. You got the Rent Conquers Bad Fur Day back in the day. And it was alright because it looked like a cartoon. But there's really no moral quandaries with it. Before the parents ever knew, oh god, why is there a bouncing, like, well-endowed flower? Why is there a well-endowed flower bouncing on my child's TV screen? Conker's Bad Fur Day is weird in defense, but still. Hollywood Video too. Yeah, places like that. They persist, they exist. Good stuff like that. Now we're just old. It was an adult game, flower. Yeah. I'm confused by that, but whatever. A20. Yes, it's still right here. We're getting there. A30 and A19. 19. And oh, you slippery John. There we go. Some of these are some rough cuts. A30. Oh, alright. Looking for a black part, when in reality it's a gold part. They accent so well together. Can't blame them. Alright. Pretty easy. Just slap it on there. Looking pretty good so far. Just need the last little bits, which are this panel piece attached to this panel piece. Give it a nice, good-looking accent. It needs a bit of a shave. I will say, this toy, this figure, model kit, whatever it is, it looks nice, but it is a fingerprint magnet already. Cause, oh boy, me handling it is just leaving me DNA everywhere. If this is a crime scene, you can tell I worked on this. And then these two slot in. is a big, hefty chest part with a cool, like, gem behind it. It feels a bit like unfair, the fact that like there's a cool gem hidden behind it, but it's only visible if like it's to the side or something. Feels like a bit of wasted space, honestly, or wasted details. I suppose that's just on me then. The last bit is an A29. 23. I think that's it. And there's just a little piece that is gone forever. Luckily enough, it was not important. We are fine. It wasn't important. And for sake of convenience, I will attach this neck piece to the head first. We can put him on a pike. And attach the neck with plenty of difficulty. Oh god. Alright. For safety, just remove the head fins. Is it in? It's in. Alright, cool. Doesn't look that safely secured in there, but whatever. There we have a torso and head. Looking pretty good, all things considered. For an entire single stream's work, not bad. Feeling the other streams may go probably not as good as this one. But at the 2-hour mark, so I'd like to state firmly, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully all of y'all enjoyed the work I done, time put in, good stuff. I'd like to ask kindly, give my content a good look if you're interested in this. I have other things, playing games primarily. Doing a comprehensive deep dive of Yu-Gi-Oh games. That's personally another one I do. Don't forget, give this and many things that I make of the sort a like, comment if you can, if you want. Give me a follow. Subscribe if you so wish, if you are interested in anything I do and everything I put up. Thank you all, everyone here. Hopefully there's a link in the description. I can't promise that, but I see what I can do. Thank you all, everyone, past, present, future, enjoying this, watching this, all those who are here. Seems to be about it. For lack of a better outro, I'll see you guys next stream. Later.